This is Magic the Gathering Board of the Gods. 36 booster packs. Just came out today. If you guys have a local gaming store, go hit your local gaming store. You can find my local gaming store is Galaxy Games, where I like to go to and play the Magic the Gathering. It's a lot of fun. Boom. Boom. Alright, let's get this sucker cracked. I'm going to need an ink pen or something. Here's an ink pen. Here's an ink pen. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Magic the Gathering, I should probably update my thingy. Let me go and opening a box of Magic the Gathering Horn of the Gods boosters. Playing Magic the Gathering. Boom. Boom. That's way easier. All right. So, I like to do this every once in a while for a couple of different reasons. Number one, I like to share my love for the game of Magic the Gathering. It's fun. The other reason I like to do it is because sometimes when we do this on YouTube, I make a little ad money. Sometimes I do it here on Twitch. People subscribe or they, make a donation via Twitch, and so I make some of my money back. So I get a promo game I love. I get to make some of the money back that I spent on the booster box. It's a win-win. There's several cards in the set that are worth a couple bucks. Several that are not. A lot that are not. So I expect this box to be pretty whiffy. But we'll get right into it. And the card I'm shooting for, Foil Brahmas. I'd love a Foil Temple. Any of that would be great. Any of that would be fantastic. Don't think if it's going to happen, but we'll see. Before we get started, one last thing. If you're not familiar with Twitch.tv, hopefully you created an account for this. Hopefully you can watch me play or open on occasion. Don't forget you can always follow me here, as well as follow me on YouTube. All my information is right up at the top. So here we go. Pack 1. As usual, I like for you guys to vote on the row, but voting's going to be very slow this time. So vote 1, 2, or 3. Which row will we start with? 1, 2, or 3? Type 1, 2, or 3 in the chat, and we'll get started. 1, 2, or 3. And while you guys do that, because I know there's a 60-second delay, I will tell you that I am super cool, and that I am the most badass guy you know. And that, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, man, I've had a hell of a day. Woke up with a lot of back pain this morning. I bumped my leg. It's just been a crappy day. Thank God for my loving wife, though, who's taken good care of me today. Making sure that I'm plenty happy. Looks like a lot of threes. I'm grateful for you guys, too, besides my loving wife, because I have the ability to come in here and stop thinking about how bad my back hurts and start thinking about something fun. So I really appreciate all 723 of you coming in here to do this. That's awesome. All right, looks like a lot of threes. So 1, 2, 3 it is. Number 3. Now, as usual, the first booster pack, I'll go through the anatomy of a booster and show you what to expect when you crack a booster like this. Again, Board of the Gods, 15 cards, blah, 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 blah. In the front of a pack, you tend to have about 10 or 11 commons. Commons are denoted by their rarity symbol. Making sure so the rarity symbol here is black, and that notes that it's common. So that's a common. Never going to be worth anything. Commons are rarely worth anything unless they're a few years out, and the set is out of print and they're difficult to find. So we're never very excited about the commons. I'll ignore them. Now I've hit the silver expansion cards. Expansion symbol cards. These are the uncommons. There's only ever 3 to a pack, so they're a little harder to find than your average common. Some uncommons can go for a couple bucks. Not very many in this set. Nothing impressive here, nothing impressive here. Did I get shorted to uncommon? No, I did not. I just simply skipped one. So there are 3 uncommons from this booster. Next up, you'll have a rare or a mythic. In this case, we've got the Arbiter of the Ideal. Not a particularly good rare to pull because it was overprinted by quite a bit. It was overprinted quite a bit as a promotional foil, but he's okay. 6 casting cost, 4/5, Inspire. Inspire is kind of a flop as a mechanic, I think. And you'll always get a basic land. Don't really care. And you'll also often get a rules card, or an advertisement, or a token card. In this case, we got a bird. And I'm going to give you the bird. So, our first rare, not that exciting. But we'll cope. Worse things have happened. So we're going to, this time, now, and from every time here on out, I'm going to skip past the uncommons. I'm going to skip past the commons. We're going to go right to the back. We're going to see a rules card. There's our basic land. Oh, and there is a temple. Now, the temples are going for about $8, I believe. $8-9. Black-red temple, going to be very useful. It's a basic land, or not a basic land, it's a dual land that allows you to scry 1 when it comes into play. Kind of useful. So, we got some value there. Can't really complain about a card I need to play with, you know? Woo! Another rules card. Another basic land. Here's a card that I just kind of like. Fate Unraveler. Let's see if we can get her to focus. 4 casting cost. 3/4. It's an enchantment creature. It's a hag. Kind of looks like my mom. Kind of looks like your mom. And it's a kind of an enchantment version of a creature version of Underworld Dreams. Only it affects your opponents. So, just should be a popular card. Not very valuable. I think it's like $1 or $2. But it's just cool. I kind of like it. Art on it's beautiful. I don't know that I'll ever play with it in any standard or modern format. Certainly not Legacy, but you might see it in EDH. Token and basic land. Oh, well, we do have a foil. Now, here's our first foil of the box. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Magic the Gathering, they do a foiling process. They call these premium cards. They are much more difficult to pull. You'll tend to get 4 or 5 foils per pack. In this case, we've got the War Chanter of Mogus. He's not very good, but he's shiny. And I do like shiny things. We'll still get a rare out of the back. And we did. We got the promotional Hydra that they gave away at the pre-release day. 6 casting cost. 6/6. Tribute. There it is. Focuses. And when the Wild's Ravager enters the battlefield, if tribute wasn't paid, you can have it fight something. And if they do pay the tribute, it says 12/12 for only 6 mana. So, could find a home in a ramp deck. Probably won't. Tribute is ultimately a flawed mechanic as well, because your opponent gets to choose. And it's generally rare that the opponent's going to choose the thing that you like. Now, this guy's a pretty good example because he's a 12/12 if they choose one thing, and you get to kill one of their guys if they choose another. The problem is they're always going to choose the worst one for you. And that's why I think ultimately Tribute is a flawed mechanic. And this is certainly one of the best Tribute cards. It just doesn't really do anything. And so I don't know. The set's not the best because the 2 major mechanics in it are not overly impressive. But there's a very cool token. Got it as a little 1/1 enchantment creature soldier. I like that. Basic land. Here's a 25-cent bulk rare, but it's just kind of cool. Might have uses in might have some uses in EDH, I guess. I don't know. Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other legendary creature you control. At 5 mana, that's a pretty inexpensive effect for a what is it called? Oh, Coat of Arms for Legends. You can look at the top X cards of your library, you reveal a legendary creature, put them into your hand. Man. Again, could be an EDH card. You could build the all-legend deck. You know, all legendary lands, all the legendary, whatever. You can do whatever you want in EDH. It's a magical fantasy world in which giant monsters come out. Hey, there's another foil. This time a foil common. It's the Deep Water Hypnotist. That's a Merfolk. 2 casting cost 2/1 Merfolk with Inspired. Not so great, but the foiling on that is pretty cool too. Again, not a card very many people are going to want, but here's a card that I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now I think is a blowout card. I think this card is insane. Hero of Lena Tower. If you do not have 4 of these yet, get them while they're $1. Read this, okay? Okay, it's a 1 green for a 1/1 heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets hero of this, you may pay X. If you do, put X +1/+1 counters on this. What is that even happening? Well, anyway, I did not think this card was very good because of how mana intensive it is until I played with it on the beta server and on the Magic the Gathering online beta server. Holy crap! Can this card be a blowout? So if there is any ramp thing, she could live in it. I wish she had another ability. But she doesn't. But whatever. I mean, it's enough to keep you interested. It'd be nice if she had lifelink or reach or fire. I don't know, something. But whatever. She doesn't. Cat token. I like this guy. Look at him. He's awesome, but he looks like such a pussy. That's because he's a cat soldier. Whatever. My humor is very intense. It's difficult. I like this guy. Let's talk about him for a minute. I don't know if he's worth anything. But the Oracle of Boners. He's the Oracle of Boners. Forecasting cost 3/1 haste. Tribute 2. So 5/3 haste for 4 mana. That's good. Also, if they don't pay the tribute, you can cast an instant or sorcery card from your hand without paying its mana cost. The problem is, we were talking about this last night. I can't think of any standard spells that you would want to cast for free. And forecasting cost 5/3 is not that great in Legacy. There are some cards in Modern that you could put this guy in with. But I don't know if those spells are playable in Modern. So, I don't know. Interesting card. Could be standard playable. I'm glad that I pulled him. That's basically what I'm saying. I want to experiment with him. Mono red always needs a 4-drop. Is it always needs a 4-drop? There you go. That's 4-drop that might do crazy shit. Probably won't, because Tribute's a flawed mechanic, but whatever. Another soldier token. Base land. Now here's a card that I truly like. I believe it belongs in any deck that can shuffle itself in standard. Beautiful art. Just phenomenal art. Look at that. That is gorgeous. That centaur is all like, do you see this land, Simba? One day I will pee in that one. I don't know. 3 casting cost 2/4, which is pretty good. Play the top card of your library revealed. You may play the top card of your library if it's a land card. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Cool. Doesn't allow you an extra land drop, so it's not as good as the Oracle for 4, but the Oracle is a 2/2 for 4. This is 3 casting cost 2/4. He comes down on turn 2 if you play with an elf. Llanowar elf variant. So, I don't know. I like him, though. And he's worth a few bucks. So, even if he does not turn out to be good, I can sell it to some idiot. I don't know. It's just how we do. That's how you do sometimes, There's a bird. This time it's a blue enchantment bird. A lot of birds in this set. A lot of birds. Here it's the word. Don't know for sure. Hey, basic land. Here's a card. Here's a card that's okay in standard. Really good in Modern. And racks. Hashtag REKTs in Legacy. Look at that. Spirit of the Labyrinth. 2 casting cost 3/1. Alright, that's already good. Each player can't draw more than 1 card each turn. Bam! I own this Labyrinth, bitch. Don't even fucking try to draw your cards. I will get you. I will pee in your soup. Well, anyway, because of that, it's worth a few bucks. It's also good in White Weenie. I mean, 2 cast cost 3/1, you kill your opponent in the face with it. So, I like it for that reason. If my opponent doesn't get the Sphinx's Revelation because that's on the board, that's even better. I'm even happier about that. But, there's a cycle in this set called the Fated Cycle. And this is probably my favorite one from the cycle. Could go in some sort of ramp-style deck, if the camera will focus here, we'll talk about it. 5 total mana, 3 of which has to be green, so you have to be pretty heavy green. Put 2 3/3 green centaur enchantment creatures tokens on the battlefield, and if it's your turn, scry 2. It's not that good for the 2 centaurs. That's not that great. What is great is scrying 2, and the instant speed option. Instant speed creatures. Your opponent board wipes. Oh, let's suck it, nerd. Like monsters. The end of your turn. Monsters at the end of your turn. Also, if it's my turn and I do this, scry 2. And that's something you really need in a ramp style deck because you really want to cycle past the cards that you don't really have use for anymore. I don't know. It's like a buck rare. But I like it. You know? And sometimes you like what you like. And I do like, ooh, cool, another. I'm an enchantment fire monster. My face is made of stars. I'll bite your family. 3/1 elemental. I don't know what makes that. Maybe it'll get it in the same pack. Hey, here's a foil. And a kind of okay foil. It's a little Nyxborn wolf. Oh, that's such a cool foil. Oh, it's so pretty. Bestow for 5, 3/1. 3 cast cost 3/1. No hexproof or anything like that, so not great, but you know what I'm saying? Team Jacob? You know? Team Jacob? Oh, hey, look! It's this piece of crap. I didn't really want to talk about him, but we will. Perplexing Chimera. You know what's perplexing about this card? That they made it. 5 casting cost 3/3. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, you may exchange control of Perplexing Chimera and that spell. If you do, you may choose 2 new targets for that spell. So, hey, I have this Chimera, and you're playing that giant octopus. I'm going to steal your octopus, but you get this Chimera. Ain't that a good deal? Well, anyway, this could be playable in Standard. Not like really good, but just playable. And the guy who plays it on me the first time is going to get punched in the balls. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Punch him in the balls. Oh, you can see, by the way, if my arm looks dirty, it's because I wrote a timestamp on my arm last night because I was posting on 9gag. It was probably 9gag. Hey, look! There's that centaur token we can make earlier. Centaur! Come and get your I'm a centaur. I don't know. That's a good song, though. I just wrote that song. Hey, here's an artifact thing. This card's confusing. Confused a lot of people at the pre-release, so it'll probably confuse you as well. Astro Cornucopia is what it's called, and it's going to focus. Look at that casting cost. If you don't know anything about this game, you're probably like, what the fuck, Boogie? And if you've been playing this game for a few years, you're probably like, what the fuck, Boogie? All right. So, Astro Cornucopia enters the battlefield with X charge counters on it. Tap to choose a color. Add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool for each charge counter on this. So you spend 3 mana, you'll get 1 charge counter, and that's tap for a mana of any one color. And 6 mana will get you 2 charge counters, and 9 mana will get you 3 charge counters, and 12 mana. If you have 12 mana and you've not already won the game, what are you doing? Why do you have this card in your deck? You're bad. This card is bad. But I digress. Hey, we're all the way through row 3. I got some goodies so far. Let's see what's next. Let's go with number 2. We'll work our way across the box. 1,032 people in the channel right now watching me play open some Magic cards. That's really cool. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, by the way, youtube.com/boogie988. That's where I live. It's where I make my living. Of course, I stream here a couple nights a week at twitch.tv/boogie988. We can come chill. You can chill here like family. If you follow me here on Twitch, don't forget there's a donate button below if you want to help me recoup some of the cost of this box. That's cool. If you don't, that's cool too. Whatever. More important about anything, so you have never played Magic the Gathering, I highly recommend today you go to your local gaming store, you check out some Board of the Gods, buy some of these cards, learn how to play, meet some new people, hang out and have a wonderful time. Just hang out and have a wonderful time. That's all what it's all about. Life is fun. What are you going to do? It's Friday. What are you going to do? You're sitting around and you're going to play League of Legends? That's what we all do, okay? Go out and meet some people. There's chicks there. And there's guys there. Whatever you're into, no judge. Hashtag no judge. Hashtag sorry but not sorry. Okay. Oh, man. I can't believe I just talked in hashtags. That is the best zombie token. Look at this. Look at this. 2/2. But let's see if it focuses. Come on, camera. Get your business on. Ow! Ow! Oh, it sucks being a zombie! I'm so pissed about it. I'm crying. I want my mama. Okay, right. I like that zombie token a lot. Because it's shiny. They're enchantment zombies. You know. Oh, well, another pre-release promo guy. 7 cost, 6/4, sack creature generated, flying. He's a limited bomb. He doesn't really do anything in any format. But he's a limited bomb. And you gotta have cards for limited. Is that right, Mark? You gotta make cards for limited. Not every card can be good. Plus, there's probably somebody out there who saw this and was like, oh my god, the demon is big as shit! I'm gonna play with him! And, you know, I mean, that guy, too, is also the reason they make cards like that. Just doesn't excite me. Hey, that's a cool wolf. That's a cool wolf. Look at that. What's up? I like the little wolf. All right. Here's a card that is heavily overrated right now, but I also really like. Pain Seer. I think she's going for like 10 or 15. I don't know. Somebody look up the price of Pain Seer for me. Pain Seer going for about 10 or 15. Again, 2 casting cost 2/2. Human Wizard goes in an aggro deck. Good. Whenever it untaps, reveal the top card of your library and put that card in your hand. You lose life equal to the card's casting cost. Very reminiscent of a very expensive and very hard to find card called Dark Confident, which came out a few years ago. Designed by, of course, Bob. This is Bob 2.0, Bob Light. And could draw you some cards. And if he does, he's really good. And if he doesn't, it kind of sucks. The problem is, as my friend Jason pointed out, Inspire's a 3-turn mechanic. You play it, then you attack with it, and on turn 3, you finally get a draw. They can't kill this guy in 3 turns, then you're winning anyway. Doesn't matter whether you drew a card or not. But, that said, if there are any tricks that allow you to tap, untap, that kind of thing, refill your hand, wreck yourself, get #wrecked, then he's good. I will play him in aggro, because 2 reasons. Aggro is all I play, number 1. And number 2, fuck it. But, whatever. Hey, trash. Thank you for the trash, Wizards of the Coast. Hey, we got a foil. Foil common. Impetus Sunchaser. Wow, that is cool foiling. Bad card. 2 casting cost, 1/1 flying, haste that has to attack each turn of Owl. Whatever, not a good card. But a cool foiling. Look at that. He is sexy, man. Sexy. Is that his bare chest or is that armor? I don't care. Either way, I'll kiss it. I'll kiss it. Oh boy, it's an Astro Cornucopia. Somebody said in the stream that this was meant to be proliferated. You might be right. And it's also meant for the $1 rare box. There's no proliferate standard. Doesn't mean anything to me. Hey, bird. What up? Here's a card I like. Of all the Fated cards. Fated Infatuation. Put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of a target creature you control. I kind of like this in mono blue. You can't really copy like Thassa. You can copy Master Waves, and you can do it at the end of the turn. I like that. I also like the art. If you do it on your turn, though, you get a scry 2. I like that, too. And the reason I like this is because of the color it's in. Blue, counter spells, hold our mana back. Could go in mono blue. Might not. Could. Might not. We'll see. Mono blue Devotion. Which isn't really even a deck anymore because of that new Infest variant, the uncommon, that allows you to scry when you infest, which is just nuts, but whatever. Hey, that thing. Oh, here's a cool card. Even though I do have a bone to pick with you, Wizards. Whelming Wave. 4 casting cost sorcery. Return all creatures to their zone or hands, except for Krakens, Leviathans, Octopuses, and Serpents. Octopuses? Octopuses? Octopuses. Really? As far as I know, that's not a word. Yeah, well, anyway, that guy's about to get drowned. Octopuses. Octopods. Wizards. And I understand that there's... I get why it has to say octopuses, but I'm pretty sure it's octopods. Or alternatively, octopi. I've heard both, but I've never heard octopuses. I've heard of octopussy. Different thing. That's all I'm saying. Hey, garbage. Basically. Oh boy, our first mythic is Chromanticore. Woo! Woo! Well, let's just look at it for a second here. 5 casting cost enchantment. Not legendary, because fuck EDH. Enchantment creature, mana core. And you can bestow it for only 7 mana. Flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, lifelink, enchanted creatures +4/+4 as first strike. Fuck that card. Okay? Why, man? I mean, it's cool and all, but who's playing with that? Come on. Like, how do you... I don't know. I'm going to probably eat my words about that one, but I don't think so. I might eat a Chromanticore at some point. You see, I'm a Manticore, but I'm every color. So I'm a Chromanticore. And I do what I want. Yeah, this guy's look cool. Scourge of the Skull of Veil, 2 casting cost, 2/2. Because when it comes into play, you put 2 counters on it. Or sorry, 3 casting cost, 2/2. Would have been much better if it was 2 casting cost, 2/2. But it does have trample. And you can sack another dude and put a bunch of counters on it. That's kind of cool. Wish it was more pushed. Wish it was a 2 casting cost, 2/2 maybe. Or wish maybe it had hexproof. So, you know, you could eat your other guys to protect. I don't know. But that's okay. I'm not going to get mad about it. You know, there's nothing to get mad about. Put a bunch of tokens on it. You can make it big. Shove it up your opponent's face. Another wolf. Another land. Another one of these. Even the art's not that great, man. He kind of looks like he's an enchantment, but he's not. What a failure. I just don't like that card. I just don't like it. I don't have to like it. I don't have to like anything I don't want to like. There's a bird, there's a land. Oh, here's a foil. Foil giant spider variant, I guess. The grave robber spider. I'm getting your graves, bitch. 2/4 for 4. Reach. And when he gets +X/+X when you spend 4 mana, that's not a good card. But whatever. It's shiny. Oh, hey, there's that guy I like, though. All over again. Look at that. Fellhide. Spirit Binder. Oh, no, this is a different one. I'm sorry. I thought it was the other 4-drop. Inspired. When it becomes untapped, you may pay a red 1. If you do, put a token onto the battlefield that is a copy of another target creature, except it's an enchantment in addition to the other types. Gains haste exiled at the beginning of the next unstep. When I untap, you can copy a guy. You can even copy me. I don't give a damn. Put a token onto the bottle with this copy of another target creature. Actually, there has to be another creature. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. But look at him. He's all like, hey, man, I'm a Minotaur. And I copy shit. I do it all day. I do it all day, son. 3 turns after I come into play, I'm going to do stuff. Fuck you. My mechanic is bad. Put me in your dollar rare box. All right. Boom. We're a little over halfway done. We've not seen much for money, but that's okay. Here's a card I just like. So it's another dollar rare, whatever. Herald of Torment. 3 casting cost 3/3 flyer. In black. That's pretty impressive. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose life. Or you can bestow it for 5. Put it on your Pain Seer. Make them fat. Make them fat like me. Well, he's going to pling you every turn. I mean, this card's just always going to pling you. Pretty cool. I like it. It's not very expensive. Might have a home in mono black, but probably not. But, you know, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Boom. Hey, there's a mythic. Worth about $10. Great for EDH because it's a legendary creature, 2 colors, it's good. And it's my favorite one to the Gods cycle, I think. Not the most valuable, but my favorite. As long as your devotion green and white is less than 7, it's not a creature, so you gotta have 7 green or white symbols on the board, but she counts as 2, so you only need 5 more. But even if she's not a creature, she's indestructible. Or it is indestructible. I should probably stop calling it she, but let's take a look. Let's see, there's... Oh, yep, definitely a she. Well, I mean, it could be... That could be a he with just long hair, I don't know. Or just somebody who just likes to dress that way. I don't know, I'm not here to judge. But what I'm saying is, whenever you cast a spell, you may search your library for a forest or a plains card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Ramp! Hey, buddy. Can I interest you in some land? Yes, you may. I do like land. It's what I use to cast my spells. You bring up an excellent point, honey. Cat token, basically. Ugh, another promo rare. Why? Whatever. God damn it, I don't want all these promo rares. I want paint Seers and I want Mythic. I want to open Bravage, man, you know? I don't want this friggin' armor crap. Alright, well, can't get too butthurt. Paint Seer! Do you see what I see? Some pain inside your Putintain. Alright, I don't know where that... What? What is he singing about? What is wrong with him? He needs to get into therapy. Hey, there's a cool foil. There's a foil rare. Value, bitch. So much value. It's worth. 3 casting cost, 0/0, but it counts as an enchantment creature. Basically, it's +1/+1 for each enchantment you have, each aura, +1/+1 for each creature you have. Won't count himself twice. Won't count other bestow creatures twice, I don't think. Each card will only count once, but say you have 5 permanents on the board and they're all auras and enchantments. This guy's 5/5. And you can also bestow him to pump another guy. I just like it. And it's foil. It's hard to get upset about a foil. And also in that pack, value, Temple of Plenty. Temple of Plenty, yet we only have 1. Hey, Noah Bradley, if you're watching, love your art. That's gorgeous, man. Holy moly. Yep, Scry 1, green-white. I have a green-white aggro deck built right now. It'll go right in it. Even though green-white is just owned by mono-black. Whatever. Whatevs. Who am I to judge? I play what I want. Win or lose. Hey, here's just a cool card. Don't really see the service team play in standard, but till end of turn, sorcerer speed, target creature gets +3/+3 against trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards. It's green card draw. Hard to get it to work. But if you do, you probably win. I'd rather have Garrick back, you know. But, you know, you can't have everything. Whoa, sorry. I was just fantasizing about how awesome it was to play with the Garrick that let you draw cards. He was so good. Hey, look, it's foil. In this case, it's a foil Moletus Astronomer. And he's all like, I believe in the stars, and they are cool as shit. Hey, 2 casting cost 1/3, always good. Whenever you cast a spell that targets this, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal an enchantment card from them, and whatever. There's no oracle of whatever. But we do still get a rare. And a rare is a Mind Reaver. 2 casting cost 2/1, heroic. Whenever you cast a spell that targets this, exile the top 3 cards of the target player's library. And then you can sacrifice him to counter a spell. I don't know. It's not that good. But check out that art, man. He's all like thinking about that dude. He's all like, I'll tell you something. If I ever meet up with that motherfucker, I'm gonna cut him. I'm gonna cut you. All right, I don't know. I'm just saying. I think they broke up. That's what I'm saying. I think they're ex-boyfriends. That's okay. Hey. Revoke existence foil. Hi, James. I know you want this. Yes, you do. Exile target artifact or enchantment. James, give me a call. 479. Number. That's a cool foiling, too. Sexy times. Standard Fire Drinker. Just a cool card. Whenever an instant or sorcery spell you control deals damage to an opponent, this guy can copy it to target creature that player controls as well. I don't really like it. It's just cool. I mean, it's cool. It's pretty. It's a satyr. You do what you want. I do what I want. Boom. Here's the white faded card. I don't even know what it does, so it's probably not very good. For only 7 mana. Cool art, though. Look at that. Who's that? Is that Noah Bradley again? No. Hey, Jonas DeRoe. Cool art. Destroy all creatures and all planeswalkers. Instant speed. So, I mean, that's okay. If it's your turn, scry 2. My mama used to say, if you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing at all. So I'm just going to put that card over there. And forget it's a thing. Alright? Man, we are light on Mythics this time. Oh, hey, speaking of Mythics. It's the Black Blue God. Sup, yo? It's me, Pharika God of Deception. I'm here to deceive you. I'm indestructible and only cost 5 mana. And as long as your devotion to blue-black is less than 7, I am not a creature, so get wrecked. Creatures you control have tap target player puts the X cards of his or her library in his or her graveyard where X is this creature's toughness. Bam! I mean, it's cool. Don't really like, I think, standard playable or anything. Or, I mean, it's EDH card probably. But then EDH decks are big. I don't know where he belongs. I think he's a bulk rare, a bulk mythic, but whatever. We'll see if I get proven wrong. Here's the red faded card, also the buy box promo, so I have one of those as well. This is my second copy. Faded Conflagration deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker for 4 mana. Good cost on that. Beautiful art. He's like, burn! Okay. If it's your turn, scry 2. And that's good. Everybody likes to scry. Again, that's not a card that really excites me. None of these cards are really getting me, you know? Like, getting me going. So, here's that rare token, that hard token to find. That gold token. But we did not pull the card that gets it, but if we do, I'll show it to you. Maybe it's in the same pack. Wouldn't that be cool? Nope, probably not. Hey, look! Tromacratus! Legendary creature Kraken! For the low price of only 7 mana. Has X-Proof as long as it's attacking or blocking. And it's just sitting there. You can shoot it in the face, though. Can't be blocked unless all creatures defending player blocks it 8/8. No trample. But he'll drown your shit. He will drown all your families. Kraken. That sounds racist for some reason to me. And it's not. Whatever. My jokes are off color today. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I'm so offensive and just a terrible person. But feel free to tweet what a shitbag I am at me for the next 6 hours. Hey, plea for guidance. 6 mana. Search your library for up to 2 enchantment cards, reveal them, put them in your hand, and shuffle your library. Sup, EDH. Oh, never mind. Zer just got banned. Sorry. I don't know where that card's supposed to get home. 2 packs left. And as we all know, the last pack is always the worst. So, this is really our only good chance of getting value. Again, for those of you who don't know, a booster pack, the more it's punished, the better the chance of its value. So we're going to make sure this pack knows. It has to be good, because if it's not, it's going to pay the ultimate price. Piece of shit. Come on. Good packs. I will put you in the garbage disposal. You do not give me a good rare. Alright. Sufficient punishment. Is that actually a thing? If you play Magic at your local gaming store, do you guys believe punishing your packs will provide better cards? Tweet me. Oh, it's got a Centaur token. And a basic. Why? Why did this happen to me? Are you kidding me? 2 Chromanticores in a box and 1 is foil. Why? Why? Damn it! Well, we got a foil Mythic. I guess. Son of a bitch! There's another pack. There's another card in this pack. Let's see what it is. No, it starts with C8. Champion of the Stray Souls. Another Mythic. 2 Mythics in a pack, one of which is foil. It's hard to get too butthurt about that, but neither of them are very good. 6 gas cost 4/4. Do stuff. Do more. I don't care. Well, it does work. I'm telling you, you punish the pack, it pays out. It's just how it can only pay so good because it's Born of the Gods. It's not the best set. So this one has to pay. This one has to pay hard. You bitch. You fucker. Piece of crap. You booger. You friendly guy. You're a good pack. You're a good pack, and I love you. I just want you to have good cards in it. He's all he's thinking about, too. Like, I'll work on it, Boogie. I promise. Work harder. Well, we'll start in a sec. I'm going to pack up here a little bit. If it's another Chromanticore, I'm going to go absolutely nuts, just so you know. I'm actually going to start killing stuff with a knife. Look at this. Can you believe this? Why? Why, Wizards of the Coast? Why do you hate me? Why? Whatever. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to be judged. Final pack. Final pack. Ah! You fucker. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Bird token. Fly away. Basic land. Oh, why? It's blue. Octopuses. It's octopods. It's octopi. It's anything but octopuses, okay? Hey, alright, let's take a look. Let's recap the box here real quick. And then I'm going to pack my stuff up to go to Friday Night Magic. Play with my friends. Maybe I'll wear this. Whelming Waves. 2 Chromanticores. Plea for Compliance. Tromocratus. Faded Conflag. Phoenix. Faded Retribution. Champion of the Stray Souls. Fire Satyr. Foil Revoke Existence. Mind Reaver. Garbage. Hunter's Prowess Temple. Foil Eidolon. 2 Pain Seers total. Arbiter. 2 Gods total. Or maybe it was 3. The green and white and the black blue. Herald. Foil garbage. Foil garbage. Another Welves. Faded Infatuation. Couple Cornucopias. 2 Paint Seers, as I said. Very, very cool pull. Spirit of the Labyrinth. Couple Temples. So value. Couple Temples adds up. A couple of Paint Seers adds up. Couple Gods, even though they're not much. It's hard to complain. Spirit of the Labyrinth is in here too. I mean, I did okay. That's a good box. That's a good box. I'll take it. Well, guys, I'm going to pack everything up. I'm going to get ready to go to F&M and hang out with my family and my friends and play some Magic and trade some cards. We're going to draft Board of the Gods Theros tonight for only $15. If you're in the local area, you want to come to Galaxy Games, you can come hang out with me, say hi. And I'll get cleaned up. So this will end it for the YouTube portion.